Hello and welcome to the ReCap show. This is RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 10, Episode 7, Wicked Good. I am one of your co-hosts. My name is Black Cherry Champagne.
That sounds like a lot.
I thought you were done at Cherry.
I did too. Especially it was the way he hit Cherry, Black Cherry. It
Right.
was like he had the afterthought to add champagne to it.
It was the pause. Jesus. Okay. Interesting.
That's my name for this week.
Okay. Do you
I don't, so go ahead. just go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm once again gonna go a little bit more demure and just go with Veronica St. James. I think that's just a very powerful, womanly name. So
It
That sounds like a porn star.
No, it sounds like an old school soap opera character.
it sounds like both. It sounds like both.
Somebody that you would have seen on like Passions or Bold and the Beautiful, General Hospital, or All My Children.
They're a hospital.
Or even more, no, that's more of a dynasty name. Like Devereaux.
Powerful bitch.
Right.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
have a name today because I just don't. So we're going to keep it rolling. Y'all will see it will be
below.
Yes.
Girl,
Down
they
below.
slacking.
Down below.
They slacking down.
Well, it's okay. We're getting back to the swing of it. I mean, hey, look. Are y'all admiring our new background? We've got a more decorative background. It's not completely finished yet. Hopefully by next week's taping, it will be completely. We've got a on-air sign coming. It's delivered today. We got some pictures and some stuff to add to the ambiance.
I'm only allowing this "we've just moved" excuse for this week. Next week, you will not
wasn't
be
an
able to.
excuse.
It's an excuse.
He was bringing attention to our new backdrop.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, y'all got a lot going on. Y'all just moved and whatnot. So, I don't have a drag name this week. I don't have a drag name this week. I'm only allowing this for one more week.
Okay. I will come prepared next week. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Drag names, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this week starts bracket 3. This is the last bracket. So we are going to start with Denali, Acid Betty, Alyssa Hunter, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Dia Betty, and Ginger Minge. Those are the queens that are left.
Yes.
So I will say this week's group of girls was much more timid than bracket 2, and I did really appreciate it.
They were more
For now.
palatable this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even Diabetica, she threw her little bit of shade, but it was fun shade.
Yeah.
Like, you can be shady and not be mean. And
Yeah.
I felt like her asking Alyssa about her gun, her money gun. And
That
she
was
was
funny.
like, oh, we'll be all right. So, like, that was fun shade.
It was cute.
So-
It was
So
cute.
maybe she's grown a little bit from her season.
I feel like she has.
I thought about this, like, I think it was yesterday. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen when everybody meets up, meaning Mistress and this next group, because I know that Acid Betty is not going to go for Mistress's bullshit.
Not at all. I'm looking for that showdown.
That's going to be a showdown. I already know.
That's hoping that Acid Betty makes it to the next round.
I hope she does.
I got a feeling I don't know whether she will or won't, but I feel like production will probably make it to where she does simply for the clash. Simply for the clash of her and then also Dia Betty as well. Like, for that clash, because you have some strong-willed characters in this bracket. And Mistress's manipulations, that's not gonna work on them. So I'm just really curious to know, like, how that's gonna go. But
Anyway, let's get into these entrance looks for these queens in this third bracket.
Yeah.
all right. First up, we have Denali.
When I tell you,
The glow
child,
I love
in
shoes.
and out of drag. Denali, I ain't even gonna lie. I was low-key crushing on Denali in this episode. She looks good.
Denali does look good.
They look really good.
Like, the body is bodying.
The body is bodying.
The body is bodying. Yeah, I can I don't typically like a clean shaven face. So I'm trying to now imagine Denali with like a beard or some facial hair, and I would be even more attracted, I feel like.
Gotcha.
You
But
love
yes,
hair, don't you? You love body hair.
I do. I do.
Okay.
He likes his bears.
I do love a good bear. But now I am equal opportunity, just in case anybody was, interested. Please don't think that, yeah. But Denali does look
I'll take it, you're
great.
skinless.
Surely with skinless.
Skinless.
Not skinless. Jesus.
Hairless. Silence of the
Just
lambs.
completely skinned. I think it's cute. I like the fact that she got the boots made or whatever. They're the ice skating heels or whatever. I think that was
cute.
That was really
It
smart.
was an ode to who she is.
Yes.
Like, we know she's an ice skater, but like, she even came into the workroom on her season. I believe she had ice skates on, or she had she had them on the runway at some point. So it was an elevated version of what she's produced before on the show, which I can appreciate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that white was really, really nice. And it was textured, like, you got the fur, you got a little, I think she had a little sequence in it, I believe. It looked good. It looked really good.
Okay, next up,
Who's next?
Acid Betty.
I don't understand the coat of it all. Maybe if it was a different color and there was a trick to the outfit that you really couldn't see. I don't know if she had like dry ice or something, but like at some point it was like smoke coming from the outfit. You could see it when they were standing there and Rue was explaining the competition.
Mhm.
That's what I said. Like, you really couldn't see it, but it was there. I didn't understand that look. I didn't understand what she was going for, like, whatsoever.
It does seem disjointed. It does seem like the coat was either supposed to come off or she wasn't supposed to have it on in the first place. Because I'm like, what is this underneath? You have this colorful bodysuit or whatever going on underneath. Show us that, because it seems to go more with the headpiece. So I'm like, what's the coat? The black, for me, the black kind of threw it off. You had the black boots and you had the black coat. I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know.
I liked her look minus the coat, and I love what she did with like the makeup and like the lashes and the things coming from the head. Like, I thought that was really creative, and it looked cohesive. But throwing that black coat, maybe something was wrong with the outfit underneath. Something malfunctioned, and she just needed to throw something on so it didn't look bad.
Yeah,
it didn't make sense with everything she had going on.
Yeah. I agree.
And the thing to notice about Acid Betty too, her makeup, she airbrushes her makeup on.
I didn't know that.
When they showed her in the workroom, she was doing it.
Oh, well, that shows you how much attention I paid this episode, Sean.
Clearly.
Yeah, I was not very invested in this episode. I was a little bored this episode from start to finish, to be honest. But
I can kind of see why.
It was a slow one, and then the challenge itself was like, what? It was kind of blah for me, but anyway.
Okay.
Next up,
Alyssa Hunter. If I'm being honest, the look is fine. I just don't understand why she's here. When I think of All Stars, Alyssa Hunter is not one of those names that I think about, and I think it's the same for a lot of people. Okay, that's it. That's all.
Okay. I mean, I thought it was okay. It was an okay look for me.
I agree. You know what? I think all of these entrance looks were okay. And she is not an exception. It was an okay look. I think the best thing about it was the hair and makeup. It was okay. It was fine. Yeah. But I agree with you. I'm a little perplexed as to why Alyssa is here as well. That is shade, I guess. But it is the truth, because I'm just like, okay. Because she went home, second on her season?
She went home second. And even outside of Drag Race, you hear about all of these girls at some point, like, she's just never one that
pops up. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So I guess we'll have
resurgence.
Okay. I'm just not excited. I'm not excited to see her, mainly because, again, we don't know anything about her, but maybe she'll surprise us. Hopefully she'll surprise us.
She may. Irene did, but also Irene was memorable for the one episode she had. So it's like,
True. I don't know. I will say, and we'll get into the performance looks or whatever. I did like her red look, the look that she did with whoever she was paired with. But all right, next up we have Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Another one I'm confused about.
the look or why she's there.
Both.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at the look. The Queen of Hearts thing was cute. It's cute. It's fine. Like, it's not. There's nothing.
You have to play it again.
What do you see that I don't? I'm seeing this lopsided neck piece.
The neck piece is lopsided. The thing right below the neck piece where it's supposed to, I guess, cover the breast.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah, no. So
you're trying to help her.
the look is fine, and the look is fine. It's not bad. But it's not good. It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it. It seemed haphazard. I mean, I understand what she was doing, Queen of Hearts, but it just wasn't executed well, which I feel is how Cynthia does her drag. To me, she doesn't stand out to me in any kind of way, like whether it's drag or personality. I'm assuming that like RuPaul likes Cynthia for the same reason that she likes Charo, because they're both, you know, yeah, they're both kind of Latinx, kind of corny, kind of queens or women, and I'm just like, okay. I've never seen it for Cynthia, so yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
All right, Miss Amores.
Moving on to Daya Betty, the second Betty.
For an entrance look,
yeah,
it's nothing special. Did you almost just fall?
No.
It's nothing special about it. Like, I just feel like none of these girls in this bracket came for All Stars.
That's what I'm saying.
These would be subpar entrance looks on their regular season.
Yeah.
But as far as coming back for All Stars, like, there has been nothing
stand out.
Yeah, nothing.
I agree. This is a quintessential Daya look.
Yeah.
But for an entrance, I'm just like,
not even necessarily an entrance, an All Stars entrance.
Exactly. Like, okay, it's not surprising. It's not like this is not like here I am again. It's not. It's a typical kind of Daya look, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, I do like the fact that she broke the bottle on the runway. That's very Daya, and no one has done that before, and it's very punk, which is again her aesthetic. But that's a stunt. That's not part of your look. I'm just like, okay, yeah.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Last but not least,
speaking of okay.
Now, Ginger should know better at this point. This is her fourth time around.
She's going to work.
No.
She's going to the Office Park.
That's exactly where she's going. The Office Park back in 1982. I am so confused. A skirt suit? A red gator business skirt suit with a matching purse and shoes for your... What is this? What's happening?
It's giving very much Office Karen or something. Like...
Even though... That's not even a runway look. I don't even know what this look is for. Where are you going in this?
It's giving daytime drag. I go to the office like this because they're having a Pride event, so I still have to keep it professional, but I'm going to show up in drag. I don't know.
I'm so confused. I'm very confused.
This whole panel looks confused.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
All right, well, now that these looks are over with, let's get into the Maxi Challenge. So, of course, this week's episode was titled Wicked Good, and this is in honor or to reference and to talk about and to Wicked for Good, the movie, Wicked, the franchise. And, of course, the two guest hosts were Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. They blessed the ladies in the workroom and had their moments. And I just love those two together. I mean, maybe this is the gay in me, but
I love them together.
Yeah.
I love them separately. I've low-key been obsessed with Cynthia Erivo for the past couple of weeks since she dropped her album.
Listen.
I get why some of the African American community do not care for her. However, she is somebody that I forget. Because apparently an old tweet resurfaced. This was years ago, or it was some type of interview or something she did where she called Black Americans ghetto, which, you know,
I mean,
there are
facts are facts.
America itself is ghetto, so
America is very ghetto right now.
I don't think she said anything
Our
that
president
was
is
too,
ghetto.
Yeah, I don't think she said anything that was too reprehensible. But you know how some people like to hold on to things. But Cynthia, for me, can do no. Like every time I hear her live, I get misty eyed. This is not about Cynthia Erivo. We are talking about these queens.
But no, I mean, she was better than the queens on the entrance.
She was the most, her and Ari were the most interesting part. I will even say her, Ari, and Law were the most interesting parts.
We know you don't like Law.
This episode. And the only reason why I say Law is because
he didn't give a lot of references.
He gave the one Scaparelli reference, but that was the point. Because they said it in the workroom.
Yeah.
He was actually pretty good this episode.
Yeah, I feel like he restrained himself a little bit, but I think that's only because there wasn't a attractive straight man present.
Oh, but maybe he heard you from the last time we talked about him.
I highly doubt it. If I'm sure I would have been all kinds of tweeted and commented and probably blocked. Yeah, so
not just you, me too, child. Because I was going in. Both y'all were going
in. That is
not even about being friendly. It's just about when somebody's doing too much. Sometimes too much is too much.
Sometimes too much is too much. It's too much.
The Maxi Challenge was for these ladies to pair up and then to be Wicked Witch sisters, one good, one kind of evil. And then they had to create a whole backstory to it. And that was also their runway look. So, I don't know. What did you think about this? Was it interesting? Were you bored with it? What?
Very bored.
Do you have the clips for it?
I do have the clips.
Well, let's get into it.
All right. So first up, we have Ginger and Diabetes.
I thought the looks were cute. They're understated. Granted, this also, we didn't mention, this is a design challenge as well.
Yeah,
so let's throw that out there.
Yeah.
But their story was fun. I think the story was the best part of their presentation.
Yeah.
But it's Ginger. It's something to expect from Ginger. I didn't really think they looked the best per se.
It was okay. I thought they looked good.
They didn't look bad.
They didn't look bad.
But again, it doesn't feel
elevated,
in line with All Stars and what you would expect from All Stars. And Ginger, ma'am, this message is for you. This is your fourth time in this workroom. The fact that you still don't know how to sew is a problem.
That is a pet peeve of mine. Everyone knows what RuPaul's Drag Race is about. You're going to have a design challenge. You need to have to sew. Like, honestly, moving forward, when these girls apply and when they reach out to them, it should be a checklist. If you cannot sew, you do not get put on the show moving forward. Like, that's ridiculous. No, seriously. I mean, a hot glue gun can be used as an accessory to kind of help. But if you can't sew an outfit, you don't need to be on the show. This is a key element to this program. I'm tired of these damn chicks coming on here and can't sew.
Listen, I mean, you're saying this, but who was in the top this week?
Daya and Ginger.
Okay, so clearly it don't matter that much.
See, they liked Daya better because look, which I thought they gave it too much. I really thought they gave it way more than it was worth. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm less. I care less about the fact that Ginger can't sew, and I care more about the fact that this is her fourth time around. I just get so bothered that queens can come back seemingly an unlimited amount of times for All Stars. I'm just like,
I don't mind that because here's the thing, Jujubee keeps coming back, but I love every time she comes back.
I don't.
Oh, I do. I love it. Like, I feel like she's bringing something a little bit different, and she's funny, and she's good TV.
She is funny, yes. Is she bringing something different? No. Jujubee is. Jujubee, I feel like, brings the same level of drag every time. She's a great personality. She can do a snatch game of love all day down, but that's not the full competition. And I just feel like all of these queens who are returning season after season after season, I'm just like, girl, what are we doing? And I think I sent y'all this clip of Evie Oddly talking about like All Stars, how now, because we have an All Star season every freaking week, it seems, the competition itself or the title itself or the crown itself kind of means less when you have a brand new winner every other week. So it's just like, well, what are we doing?
That's what I was going to say too. I feel like the frequency of some of these queens in coming back, the Jujubees, the Ginger Minges, is because the Georgeses is because they are having too many All-Star seasons. Like when All-Stars first started, we would get it like every 5 or so seasons.
Yes.
And it made it feel more special.
Yeah.
Now that we have the regular season of Drag Race run right into pretty much the All-Star season, it feels less special. It feels
less special, yes.
If they were to go back to start doing it, like maybe even every 3 years, that if Drag Race lasts much longer, like even if they were to do it like every 3 years, maybe that would bring back the more special feel to it.
Yeah, that is the thing about All Stars, because it was like, oh shit, all of these queens from these bygone seasons that we really liked, mind you, we liked a lot of these queens, and you knew what they produced on their season, because a lot of times they would come back, you would have a lot of like first runners up and people who almost made it, so it's like, oh shit, what they gonna do? But now you're bringing out not only an All-Star season, but now you're doing global All-Stars, and now so it's like, okay,
global All-Stars? You have UK versus the world,
yes,
Canada versus the world. You have all of these so-called All-Star seasons,
yeah,
and it makes it feel less important.
Well, listen, RuPaul got to make his coin.
RuPaul got coin,
girl,
and he wants more.
It's quite. But it shouldn't be at the detriment of
the viewer.
And
but you don't have to watch.
We don't. But at the same time, you have to think about the people who are going to watch every season. At some point, it feels like Drag Race fatigue.
Well, no. So here's
what it is.
Though. Here's the thing. I think you guys are the point that you're missing. You have new people coming to the series every year. They haven't seen a lot of these things, so like if someone's new coming in this year and they're seeing All Stars for the first time, this is their point of reference. You know, it's one thing to do something for your regulars, but you're always having to do something for the new people. That's the only reason why, you know, it's the same thing with social media. You're not really doing a lot of this stuff for your regulars. You're doing this to bring on new people, new followers. Like, that's always the goal, to have more people come in and see it for the first time. So by doing this, you're constantly always introducing people to something new, even though it's old to you.
I guess.
But I definitely get your point. You know, for seasoned viewers who have been with this from day one, all this just seems like too much.
It did, yes.
But if you're just coming into this, it's like, oh, I want more. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take and an ebb and flow, and there's gonna come a point where it's just like, all right, well, maybe this is too much. We just have to stop altogether, everything.
Feel like you mean who's gonna stop? The viewers or them, or production?
RuPaul. He's gonna be like, all right, we need to stop this for a little. Or I mean, what happens when RuPaul passes away? I mean,
Michelle.
Not.
He done already gave her Australia or Down Under.
Oh, he gave Michelle.
He gave her Down Under.
Yeah.
Michelle is the host for Down Under.
Maybe Law will get one.
All right, let's get into these next set of queens.
Okay, next up we have Cynthia and Alyssa.
I did not understand what they were trying to do.
I don't think they understood either.
Because I don't know what Cynthia represents. Was she supposed to be air or wind or?
Hers look
I think
cheap.
she was supposed to be water, I think.
Was she supposed to be water?
I don't know.
It wasn't giving water.
It was not giving water. Because it had flowers on it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what was she? Was she like?
And she used the cardboard. It just looks stiff.
Well, yes.
We all like a stiff one, but
We do. I mean, is it not true?
I mean, he said it's not true.
True.
I didn't.
Alyssa's look. That's it. I liked Alyssa's look. I liked her hair. I liked her makeup. That was about it.
Okay.
Yep. All right, moving on.
Next.
Last group, we have Acid and Denali.
I like this.
I liked it too. I understood Michelle's gripe with Denali's look because it is you can tell it's cardboard under there. However, she looked good. I kind of wish she had a different wig on.
Denali?
It wasn't, yeah.
Okay.
Like there was something about it that felt costumey. The wig felt costumey. I thought she looked good. I thought Acid Betty looked good. I thought their story was cute. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right.
So, who won this episode?
Ginger.
Oh yeah. Now here's the thing. I really believe that this should have been a tie.
It could have been a double win.
It should have been a double win.
Okay.
Because I thought they were equally good in the lip sync.
They equally gave as much as the other.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, why not just give them both the win? It's not like you haven't done it before. Like the last bracket, you definitely gave a double win. And I thought that this was definitely worthy of a double win. I give RuPaul sometimes.
I don't know. Maybe it was too soon to give a double win. I don't know. But it was, the lip sync was cute. They did the original Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
The Adina version. Because if you think about it, when this was filmed, the first Wicked
didn't even come out yet.
Wasn't even out yet.
Yeah. Because this was filmed last summer, and the movie didn't come out until
November.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie came out last November?
Yeah.
It felt like it's been out forever.
That's because it's been everywhere.
Well, it's been everywhere.
They started promoting it the year before, just like this. This one is coming out in November. They actually just premiered the trailer like 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, that makes sense.
So no one in the workroom saw the film yet. They knew it was coming out, but no one saw it. And they were already talking about the second one. Okay. So it was a little weird because we know.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, this was a very lackluster introduction to the bracket in every sense of the word. The challenge was boring to me. The looks were boring to me.
So this was boringly Wicked good.
Sure. I was just not engaged. In fact, I think I was scrolling on my phone most of the time. Yeah.
It's never a good sign.
It's never a good sign. So.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I will say it was a nice little respite from the foolishness of the bracket prior.
I did enjoy that.
True.
And before we go, let me just say this. Our viewing audience.
All right. I already know.
Because...
Oh, I know what this is going to be.
Me too.
I addressed it though.
You hoes like to put people in a box. It does not matter how young you are, how old you are. It does not matter if you're white, black, whatever, however you identify. We are offering a different perspective of a show that the world watches. Who is to say? Who can give an opinion on it? If you feel the way you do, thank you for watching anyway, because you clearly watched long enough to see our commentary on that thing to make the comment that you made regarding of how we felt about that thing. So thank you for your view. And that's all I'll say on that.
Well, all right. Well, okay.
And we thank you for watching.
Well, with that being said, please like this video, hit that little button down below, hit the subscribe button. You know, you have to subscribe, and then also hit the notification button so you can get notified every single time we drop a video, and that is meant for you.
And feel free to comment, because I would love to fully engage.
Yeah.
He's feeling it today, so.
It's not that I'm feeling it. I just get tired of the narrative that you have to be a certain age, demographic, whatever.
Yeah. And wait, you know what? Let me address that really quickly. Let me just address that really quickly. The platform is RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? The name on the marquee is RuPaul.
That man is in his 60s.
RuPaul is in his 60s.
Oh,
and
point the big man.
His show, okay? His worldwide platform. He is older than all of us. And you would not be enjoying this show if it was not for him. When it comes to that age thing, and guess what? Whoever it is that made the comment.
It wasn't even just that person.
But hold on.
It was made on Instagram too.
Okay, but guess what? Better hope and pray you make it to these ages. And just so you know, this year I'm going to be 50, and I feel fucking good, okay?
Oh, well.
I think I look pretty good for 50.
Yes.
Right. So, I hope you can make it to this age. Damn thing.
Y'all see what y'all done did. Y'all see what y'all done did. Comment. Now the only thing.
Man, let's hope you can make it to your late 30s, as I and TJ are.
And all I'm going to say is, you know,
be 40.
To the people. Now you don't have to.
Just saying. You'll be 40 before me.
I mean,
I will be 40 next year, but you'll still be 40.
Straight, everybody's catching it straight today.
Anyway, okay.
All right. Well, with that being said, we will see you guys next week. Everyone have a great week. Deuces.
Bye.